Well, because it's so warm this morning, it's harder to see the steam coming off of this pile. But we do have compost liftoff. Ooh, there's a lot coming out of there right now. Oh, he's right there. They don't stay in one spot very long. There he is. That's our yard fertilizer machine. That's why I've got tubes and cages around everything that I want to keep. What are you going to do? Which way are you going to go? This is a circle bed that I planted in skirret and climbing peas. And the peas are coming up. Some of them anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I don't think that's very many. Planted probably 20 of them in here. So we'll find out. And you got a little skirret coming up right there. So I noticed I planted this skirret. It had little shoots that didn't have green leaves yet. And they all kind of died back. So I don't know. Probably going to have to wait until they actually have green shoots. You can see like in here, in this circle bed, those I haven't dug out yet. You can see those are all skirret slips coming up. Comfrey's coming up another week and I'll have a good harvest of comfrey to add into the composting. This one is facing the morning sun. Here's one of two. Let's see if we can get a side angle there. Ooh, that's vivid. Little bunny again. Man, they're just all over the place. I saw one for the first time yesterday. Just can't follow it. Sex for house sparrows takes like hours and hours. Jeez. Now what am I doing? Well, this is going to be the chicken run right here. See, I got a post right here. That's the outer wall away from the shack, and it's going to be a narrow run. Here's the next pole, and of course we're going to attach it to the shed, and we're going to have a door right here next to the window where they can get out, in and out. And I'm putting chicken wire on the ground, but I'm digging down a shovel full first, so maybe 5 inches. I don't want the chickens to be scratching on chicken wire. And then what I'm going to do is shovel out this soil here in front of it and throw that on top of that chicken wire, and then when this is all set, I'll put the chicken wire in there, and I'll come back and do the last leg. And then the soil that I dug out of the first batch will go on top of that. So the chicken run isn't for chickens to go running outside in. I'm going to be putting material in here so they can scratch it up and eat it. And I'll always load it up here next to the shed because they're going to scratch it away from the shed towards where I'm going to have the door, where I can get at the material after they're done with it. That's the plan. So that's all I'm going to do today. I'm almost to the back pole here. And the reason for burying the chicken wire is because I don't want critters to be digging underneath to get in. I think the chicken wire will last, I don't know, a decade. And at which time, if I'm still alive, I'll probably be really interested in the soil here as it being fertilized all that time by the chickens. And so I'll dig it out for the garden, put in some soil that's not quite so fertile, let them work that over for 10 years. Here's another view of the watermelon garden bed I just made. Looks kind of like a bed, with a headboard. As you can see, the soil is sloped. That actually was a pile of aged cow manure when I got it last fall. I piled it up there sitting all winter, and I don't think it ever got hot, but there's a lot of redworms in there. They're working that over. And the plan is to plant the watermelons fairly densely right in the front, and you can see how I got that cattle panel as a trellis going up. Well, I'm going to plant squash back there that likes to trellis up. So it'll be squash in the back, and then I'll also put a trellis here, a very sloped one. I'll probably V the trellis so that it meets the legs of the one at the back, and then the watermelons will climb up and climb over that trellis, and I'll support the watermelons that are growing on top of it instead of the watermelons being on the ground. At least that's the plan for now. We'll see. This is what all the excitement is all about right here. Little Ginger. Hey Ginger, are those birdies yelling at you? Huh?